Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's your girl Bridget. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're well. Thank you very much for joining me. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. And please give this a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, and thank you. So I saw this video a few days ago and I wanted to react to it. Take a look.
Your problem starts as a man the day you open business for your wife or your girlfriend.
Wow.
The day you empower your wife, that is the day your problem starts. I have a wife, ex-wife. I bought her car, took her to abroad, opened a mini supermarket for her. See, these genders, I've seen a husband and wife that stayed 50 years in marriage. And that in 50th year, they started having problem. This man have to go and do DNA, and this man find out that only the last daughter that they are fighting that brought this issue is the only person that belongs to him. 50 years of a Christian woman. A Christian woman that stays at home, that does not go out anyhow. Somebody you can vow for.
Women.
My brother, I believe as an African person, you should marry many wives to have peace, because many wives gives peace. Yes.
My father married two, there was no peace.
He could have married more. Like as I am now, I have a wife in London. I have in America. I have Kenya people.
And
I have all of them online. They are chasing me. Maybe why do you want somebody to marry one wife? Other ones that are not married, who will marry them? It's poor people that are supposed to enjoy many wives.
Why?
You see, we are not forcing any woman to stay. When we take other wife, you don't like it, you go. It is not don't do court marriage. And I tell every man, don't even go near church, say you are married, because if I marry you and you don't answer my name, you are not my wife. You belong to your father's house. You should go and let that your father you are answering his name marry you. Rome was not built in a day. Are you telling me that I will not grow to be richer than Otedola, Dangote, and every other person? You are demeaning me. You are keeping.
Is it from experience of your ex-marriage?
My ex-marriage was a betrayal, total betrayal, because I thought this one cannot do like that. And let me tell you, it's not even 1 month or 5 months or 1 year, 2 years, 20 years in marriage.
Wow. Oh my God.
So let me tell you, because when people
What did she do?
Let me tell you. Okay.
So before I say anything about this, I wanted to look at the comments and just share some comments with you guys. To be honest, I'm very, very impressed with the comments. And this is I'm looking at it from Linda Ekeji. The first comment I saw there: dear women, empower yourselves and avoid a lefufu husband like this. That comment had 2,050 likes. The next comment was by a man, and he said, dear men, please empower your wives, because no human being on earth can take care of your kids more than your wife if anything's up. Men, empower your wives. Invest massively in yourself and in your wife as well. Third comment, another man said, husbands, empower your wife. Oh, my prayer is that you marry a person God made for you. And another comment, this is why a woman said, I see why your ex-wife left you. That one has 829 likes. Oh. And then our gender came again and said, okay, so I don't support this man's ideology, but judging by his own personal experience about women and betrayal, you can't say he's right, and you can't say he's entirely wrong either, because tell me why a man will have 5 children and discover that after 50 years that the last born is the only biological child that he has. So I can't blame this man. Everyone has 1 or 2 experiences that have shaped their perspective towards life in general. This is his own opinion, which might seems wrong for me and you. Okay. By the way, the matter of the DNA that he said, he didn't say it happened to him. He said he knows of somebody that it happened to. Okay. So anyway, let me just take a few more and then I will go to the other side. One person said, we are not the cause of your insecurities, sir. You know, Nigeria, if they want to yab you, they will use sir. And this is the final comment I will take. This person said, I don't blame you. Everybody carries a baggage of their own experiences, and those experiences have shaped their perspective towards life. Every man with his opinion. That's correct. And finally, this says, if you don't empower your own wife, who will you empower? Sometimes old age, no, they come with wisdom. Right. So this man, I don't know who he is, oh. Never seen him before. But somebody said, from looking at the cowrie that he put in his neck, you should have also already know. Can anything good be found in this Jerusalem? I don't know him, but he was in a podcast. Yeah. You know, it's like when people go to podcasts in Nigeria, the secrets and innermost things in their heart that they usually just share with their beer parlor discussion, it starts coming out. Yeah, it was in the podcast. So I want to read something to you from Femi Otodola's book. You guys know who Femi Otodola is. He's one of the richest men in Nigeria. He's the friend to the richest man in the whole of the richest black man in the world, Alinko Dangote. So when people like this are talking, I would pay attention. It's not because they are rich alone, but because they know something that I don't know. Okay? Obviously. So in his book, he just wrote a book. And in the introduction, he talked about his wife. Yeah, let me read it to you guys. He said, when she asked for money to get her hair done on Monday, she complained that she needed to make her own money instead of bombarding me with petty cash requests. She wanted to begin fully employed and decided to create a dry cleaning business. That's his wife, Nana. I gave her a step-down loan of 40 million naira, and in 1999, she opened Garment Care on Isaac John Street in Ikeja, the central business district of Lagos. It did well, and she established 3 additional branches in Lagos, 2 in Victoria Island and 1 in the wealthy Lekki neighborhood. The startup loan was fully repaid. Okay. And this is Femi Otodola sharing in his book that he just wrote about how his wife, Nana, in 1999, needed to start her own business, and how he gave her money, 40 million naira, to start her own business, and she paid the money back. So, we have 2 men. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this panel. On this side, we have one chief that is wearing cowrie on his neck. And he said, never empower your wife. If you empower your wife, the day you empower your wife is the day you will enter trouble. And on this side of the debate, we have one of the richest African men alive, giving his own account of how he empowered his wife and loaned her 40 million naira to start a business, and how that business was a success. If I'm looking for advice as a man, looking at these 2 characters, this chief that said that poor people should be the one that marry more wives, everything that he said, yeah, reeks of someone speaking out of trauma, out of ignorance, out of pain, out of just being delusional. Okay? And looking at a highly successful businessman who is talking about how he empowered his wife. And by the way, another thing I admire about Femi Otodola, that I really admire about him, is not because he's a millionaire alone, or that, you know, is the way he treats his daughters. Do you guys know that he has 4 children, 3 daughters, 1 son? The son has special needs. If he was Uncle Jacob that has the kind of money that this man has, You heard that one saying that pay is poor people that should be polygamous and marry plenty wives. Imagine this kind of uncle. That's the kind of money that Otedola has. His wives will be more than Oni of Ife. They will be fine. Alaafin, you know the late Alaafin that wives were, it was a revolving door. This one will go, this one will come, this one will enter. All these small girls. There will be the number of women that he will marry because he's looking for his son. So I admire, on a personal level, I admire him for that. He's always, celebrating his daughters. The ideology that most African men have, that if you don't have a son, that you must have people that have legacy. They have generational legacy and wealth. And I'm wondering, how come? Is it that people did not encourage him that he should go and marry a second wife, or should start trying to have a child so that he can have sons? Let's say that the only son that he has, because of how special he is not able to take over the family business and all that. But that's another conversation for another day. Let's talk about empowering your wife. I like the very first comment that somebody made on that video that says, women, empower yourself. If I want to make comment on that post, I would say, parents, please empower your children. Okay? I know some parents don't have the ability to do that. We are looking at it from a cultural. Parents, please empower your children, empower your daughters. When you empower your daughters, you are empowering them for a generation. They say train a child, and you are training the nation. The reason why a lot of women sit through anything, and I mean anything, is because they are not empowered. I know it happens to women that are empowered as well, but the chances of you being able to make decisions and take some certain steps would depend on whether you are empowered or not. So when you come from a home where you probably were not empowered by your parents, you didn't have education as a girl growing up in a poor part of Nigeria, and then you now see one money miss road come and marry you, your parents will be celebrating and thanking God. Mo ṣoríire o. Then they will come and marry you. You now get to his house, and then you now start to seek. You are just one step above the domestic staff. Let's say the man is not who you thought who he was. He's controlling. He's manipulative. Doesn't want you to work. He just wants you to stay at home, have children, and, be okay. He can go and come as he pleases. Different side chicks that he's carrying up and down. You just stay at home and you zip. Some women are okay with it. And, I used to look at women like that in my corner. I'm like, how? But even though I don't understand it, and I don't respect it. I don't understand it, but I am giving such women grace. Because they say until you are in a journey, you can never ever tell, what the other person has gone through, is currently going through, and their fear, or, the reason why they are not able to take the steps that seem so obvious to you, who is an onlooker, thinking, if it's me, this is what I will do, this is what I will do. You don't know, because you are not them. So I give such women grace. However, the reason why I'm even bringing this to your good screen, my dearest Obodo fam, is this is the kind of teaching that a lot of men are exposed to in this generation. Men who are broken, women who are broken will go on podcast and be sharing things that does not help. The kind of sharing that people share with audacity. You guys saw the video the other day we did of the woman that was talking about how even if your husband cannot perform and you need to go outside to go and sleep with another man to bring a baby home to cover his shame, do it. And this was a woman claiming to be a pastor. So there's a lot of very, very teachings that are so I don't even know the grammar to use to qualify it. They are just not helpful to anybody. Teachings that are upside down. But I like this generation. I really, really like this generation. And the beauty of social media is that it gives everybody an opportunity to express themselves. And so the comment section never disappoints. Even men were the ones that did that video. If you go to TikTok, you see the reaction to that video of that pastor that is saying, listen to me, I am talking to you. You remember that, auntie, in Enugu? Men are the ones that reacted to it the most, and men are the ones that condemning it. So I like this generation because they are not afraid to express themselves. They are able to say, you know what, go and teach that BS to your own children at home. We know better. We're not doing that. You are teaching men that the day you empower your wife, that is the day that problem will enter because of your own narrow experience, your own singular experience. It now means that, what about Adola that empowered his wife? His own experience is different. What are the outcomes from these two men? What do we see? Your own outcome is that you are now entered the whole world to have been marrying up and down, and you are still where you are. And the one that empowered his wife in 1999 is one of the richest men in the world today. How are we to say that Femi Otedola's wife did not contribute to why he is where he is today? So, you know, in the book of Joshua, the Bible tells us, choose ye today who you will serve. Oh yeah, who do you want to follow? Do you want to follow this Uncle Kauri, or you want to follow the ones we've seen their results? The ones who've seen their results, we've seen everything. One day, Femi Otedola just woke up one day and decided to buy Porsche. Is it Porsche, or what's that car he bought for his daughters? All of them, the 3 daughters, just different color. You are the one, the architect of your own life. God has just given mankind a free will. And with that free will, we can create the future that we want for ourselves. So, brothers, this is specifically for you. Choose ye this day who you're going to listen to. Are you going to listen to somebody who has no pedigree, who talks like a fool? Or you are going to listen to a man who's been there, done that? He's wearing the t-shirt, one of the most richest men, black men in the world. Empowering your wife is empowering yourself. Yeah, there are cases where, you know, people you've empowered will show, they will not be grateful, or maybe they will pay you back in a way that you do not expect. That's human nature. You can also empower your younger ones. Yeah, if you want to talk about gratitude, or people that are ungrateful, people that will pay you back in a bad coin after you've helped them. It can happen in every relationship. How many of us have set up businesses for family members, and tomorrow they will come and tell you, what did you do for me? What kill a shaitan in Sherry? Yeah. It doesn't follow that because you've empowered somebody, that person is going to be grateful, or that they are going to, you know, yeah. But do it anyway. Do you know why? Because it's the right thing to do. Do it anyway. Because one day you don't know what's going to happen. That business, that empowering your wife that you do might just be what will save you out of a financial situation. So say, I empowered my wife. The day I opened a shop for my wife, that's the day that, yeah, other people open shops for their wives. And when the devourer came for their finances, that was the shop that saved their family. So all I'm saying in this is that you guys, let's be careful what we are exposing ourselves to, what we are listening to, the kind of counsel that we're listening to. One of the men that I respect on this platform, YouTube, is Dr. Charles Apoki. I listened to him. I just stumbled on his channel one day, and since then, I'm a fan, a huge fan. Talked about, in one of his videos, he talked about how he left everything for his wife. He said his wife was the one that built all their schools. His wife did this, did it. One day, you know, when they were beginning to have issues around finances and this, he left everything because he said what he is after is too much. Like, and for a generation that is just I can't limit myself to all these troubles. So he decided to leave everything for his wife. And he did a video and said why I left my wife. And people thought that he was divorcing his wife because he's a pastor, he's a man of God. But that man has such a very healthy balance, a healthy view about marriage, even though he's in his late 60s. Yeah. So choose you who you listen to on this social media platform, my brothers and sisters. Be careful who you listen to. Ola was in a platform the other day on TikTok, all these women that will stay in their bed and wear what's it called, bonnets, and they are discussing in Yoruba about the roles in the family, and they were talking about equality. They were speaking Yoruba, and I said to Ola, what did you go and do there? He said they invited him, and Ola now started using English to confuse them. Then now started bashing Ola. That Ola said one English like that. What is the word? Whether polarized or something like that. You know, Ola likes to use big English. The man said he spoke English. And the woman said, Oni, àwọn people tell you about Yibo, to lo primary school that ba ye je, o ma fo Yibo ba ye je. Ola, o fo Yibo ba ye won je. Oh my God. No, it's not everywhere that you should go. It's not everybody that you should listen to. And even when you listen to people, you need to decipher what, agrees with your morals, your convictions, based on who you are as a person. Even me. Everything that you listen to is not everything that you should take. Take the one that, helps you on your journey. Because in life, we are on different race, we're on different journeys. Where I am is not where you are. For instance, I've been in the UK going 20 years now. I never thought I would be here for this long. I've gone and come, gone and come, gone and come. I'm living both places now, at least. Me that have been here for 19 years, are you going to compare me to somebody that just came 2 years ago? They're still fighting with their indefinite leave or work permits or filing home office applications. No, you cannot. So I'm just saying that to give you, a little bit of what goes on social media and the toxicity that a lot of platforms, both men and women, it's not only men, no. You see some women platform, oh my God, it is so toxic. Like they will be there bashing and bashing and bashing men. And the men too will be fighting back and bashing and bashing. Why are we bashing one another? All we can do is learn. Let's learn from one another. There are good people. There are bad people. It's not a gender thing. It's not a gender thing, my people. It's a human thing. It's a human matter. Life, hard. Relationship, hard. Marriage, harder. Even with your own children, you struggle. Talk of stranger that you live with. It's not easy, but God helps us. Mutual understanding, willing to learn and unlearn and helping one another helps. All these uncles, àwọn uncle táyé wọn àwọn eléyìí ká má sọ pé ayé ẹnìkan ti bàjẹ́ ní o. Ṣé rí wọn? These ones, ayé wọn ti bàjẹ́. Don't listen to them, oh. Don't listen. Be like Otedola. If you want to build legacies, you want to build generation, a dynasty, choose whether you want to build dynasty or you want to go and sit in podcast and you'll be opening your mouth and disgracing the whole of your family. Your generation, you are disgracing them because you are old. But no sense, no wisdom that comes with age or that is supposed to come with age. You are just running your mouth. At an old age, you are doing red pill. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous for you to be doing red pill like that. That this man is a 70-year-old man. Oh my God. I mean, I need people who have all these healthy men. We need them to speak more because the voice of the unhealthy people is too loud. We need healthy people like Dr. Charles Apoki to speak more. Come out and speak. Let's hear you. Not all this toxic human being. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Don't forget, Imported Wise is on Amazon. Please order your copy and share your review with me. Put your review on Amazon and send me your review. Video reviews, I will really appreciate. But if you can't do a video, just drop me a line and I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much, everybody. If you've gotten your book, thank you so much. I appreciate you. We have a book launch coming up. If you want to attend, you live in London, please let me know in the comment section or drop me a message on IG DM on IG, and I would come back to you. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. Have a good afternoon. I love you guys. Bye-bye.